here is a question from Brian in Michelle Martello's class. Why did you become an author? Well, Brian, it's a very interesting fact that I did not originally think I was going to be an author. Truth be told, I didn't think I was good enough to be an author. I didn't think I was good enough to be a writer. I was very seasoned as an illustrator. I spent a lot of my childhood and a lot of my adult life, drawing pictures because I was just really good at it, and I was very confident with that. And then, you would read other people's work. I remember this, like you would read other people's work, and you'd see how eloquent they were with their writing, and you would think to yourself, "Gosh, I don't think I could ever write this well." And then when I finally found interest in telling stories, and this isn't to belittle the market of picture books, because picture books are very hard to do, because really there is you're trying to tell a big story with as few words as possible, and that's not a very easy task. But for some reason, the thought of making a 32-page picture book to tell to kids seemed palatable to me. Like I felt like I could do it if I tried hard enough. And a lot of that experience came from reading a lot of other picture books and just kind of getting comfortable with the medium and trying to understand like how other people make picture books, and then trying to imitate that. Really, I think by nature, I'm a kid at heart. I never got tired of superheroes. I never got tired of robots. I never got tired of talking animals and cartoons. I still watch cartoons with my kids to this day. So, really by nature, my heart and my soul, like I really just love communicating with kids. And so starting in the children's book market, writing picture books for kids felt feasible. And it was comforting to me that I could tell stories that I wanted to tell. And that's really how I kind of got into becoming an author. It wasn't like a dream set out from the beginning. I didn't think, oh my gosh, I have all these amazing stories. I want to be an author. My initial inclination into this business was, I want to illustrate children's books, and maybe someday I can be an author. And then things worked out for the better. I remember, having my first picture book come out, and the reviews were, so-so. They weren't too great, and that really kind of broke my heart, because you're putting your heart out there, you're telling a story, and people are like, well, it's not too great. Because when you're writing a story, you really are kind of revealing part of your soul. And so there's this courage that has to come with becoming, wanting to become an author, wanting to express your views and opinions and things like that. And so, being an author, it's because I feel like I have stories to tell, but it doesn't become any less frightening despite being an award winner. Each book that you do, each book that you make, it's like sending your child out, into the world saying, okay, go have a nice life. But, you definitely cherish it as like one of your children, and you want to make sure that, that everyone likes it, that, no one wants to squash its soul. So I guess the best way to answer your question was, I didn't set out to be an author, but I was kind of put in a position where I felt comfortable enough to try writing, and things have paid off. And with that said, the more you write, the better you get. And the more you read, the more inspired you get, and the better your stories are. It's like riding a bicycle. The more you do it, the better you get. It's like flexing a certain brain muscle in your head.